outside, a little bit high on the feeling. Can't seem to focus. In the corner of my best friend's sofa, you were getting by some rum and cola. Wasn't brave enough yet just to talk to you. Not a smooth talker under pressure. Sweaty palms ain't making it much better. Something about you feels so special. Pretty other from the minute that I met you. Trying to get your attention. You make me nervous. In the corner of my best friend's sofa, you were getting by some rum and cola.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is Tuesday, July 8th, and it is just about 11:30. I had a pretty busy morning so far, but I feel like I got a lot done. I woke up around 6 o'clock. I intended to work out this morning, but I have been slacking, you guys. I normally will get up like 3 days of the work week and get a workout in, but I've just been snoozing. I don't know. I need to like start getting out of this habit because we are just about a month away from school starting, which is just so crazy. It's also so weird that I definitely feel like it's summer vacation. In years past, when my kids were just in daycare and not in public school, the seasons just all kind of feel the same because nothing changes. The routine is pretty much the standard. I am working and I'm dropping them off at the same time, picking them up at the same time. But now that I have Chase in public school, I don't know, it's just weird. Like having extra time in the morning to sleep in and not rushing to get the kids to school, and work is a little bit quieter because it's the summertime. It just actually feels like a summer break, and I'm so sad for it to end. But at the same time, I also kind of like the hustle and bustle, and y'all know me, I'm such a doer. I like always being busy, and I've really enjoyed relaxing, but I just feel more productive when I'm forced to do things like get up early, make sure that the kids are at school at a specific time. And it's like, if you give me an inch, I'll take a mile. So I procrastinate too. So if I don't have to be somewhere at a specific time, then I'm not gonna rush to get there. Although, you know, like I do wanna log on to work by 8:15. It's just different now that it's summertime and I, you know, can just take the kids to one place, drop them off. It's easy. I don't have to sit in a car rider line. It takes, you know, like round trip is max 20 minutes. So I don't know. It's just very crazy that school's gonna be starting soon, and Chase is gonna be at a new school, and our routine is gonna change and all of that. But anyway, I don't wanna get too far into thinking about that because we still do have about a month. I don't know, not much is going on. I don't have a lot of updates for you. The only thing is that we are going to Virginia on Thursday to visit Pete's side of the family. So his mom lives there and his two younger brothers. His one brother has a wife and 4 kids, and his other brother is the youngest, and he's just single, like living with, you know, a friend or whatever. So that should be really fun. This week is a short week for me, so it's just 3 days. I have my performance review and my goals are due, I think, on the 11th, but because I'm gonna be out, I need to get them done, like wrapped up and submitted tomorrow. So I have most of it complete. I need to finish it up today, and that's my big thing on my list. And then, yeah, I don't have any meetings today, which is really nice. So that's what's kind of going on? I'm gonna make myself some lunch. I've been switching it up recently. You know that I am obsessed with my sausage, egg, and feta wrap. I usually have it almost every single day of the week for my like brunch. But recently I have been, and maybe it's because I am about to get my period, I just get cravings for carbs. And I think that's perfectly normal. And I was reading the Fast Like a Girl book that y'all had recommended to me. And I think she mentions that you shouldn't be intermittent fasting the week before your period, and you could kind of take it easy and, you know, have more complex carbs and healthy carbs and things like that around that time. So I have been just like craving bread, and I just didn't want the keto bread. I don't know, for whatever reason, I just felt like I wanted something a little bit more healthy and hearty. So I picked up the Dave's Killer bread. I used to eat this stuff all the time, and it's got 21 whole grains and seeds and 3 grams of protein. So I have been loving this, and having this with just butter on it, toasted with butter, so delicious, or toasted with peanut butter with a little drizzle of honey. I've just been having that as random snacks throughout the day. But anyway, I've been having this with butter, and then, oh my gosh, I just got a notification that Chase got a scratch on his knee. I will address that in a second, but anyway, no, so I've been loving having a slice of this with toasted with melted butter on it, and then 2 eggs scrambled with feta, and I've been chopping up some of these, I think they're scallions, and putting them in with like a little heavy whipping cream, and then just scrambling the eggs and then putting them on the slice of toast, and then I usually have a little bit extra eggs, and I'll just put a little sriracha on them. But I don't know, it's something about just like the fluffy eggs on the crispy toast. It's just satisfying all of my cravings right now, and I am obsessed with it. I've been eating it every single day of the week. So that's what I'm gonna make for lunch today. And so anyway, I just love Quinn's daycare, and especially their summer camp program for Chase. They do so much stuff. Literally, Chase comes home with 5 or 6 different art projects every day. It's so great. And they have all these activities come in, like a gym, like a gymnastics thing, or like a kinesthetics, like all these different, I don't know, extracurricular activities come to their school, and they'll do like relay races and obstacle courses and soccer and things like that. It's super fun. So, and I love all of the teachers, I guess you call them. I think they're only here for the summer, and it seems like they're pretty young. So I don't know if they're college kids or they just graduated, but the girls are so super sweet, and they're always like sending me messages about just the tiniest little things. If one day Chase wasn't feeling well, so they let me know that he had like a little bit of a fever, and he just, you know, wasn't himself. And so I think he just went and took a nap in the office or something instead of what they normally do. But anyway, they just sent me a message that he scratched himself with a magnetile while he was playing with magnetiles, and I guess he got a little scratch on his knee, and they put a Band-Aid on it. But it's like so small and insignificant, but I find it so sweet and thoughtful to just keep me posted on these things. So anyway, that's what's going on. And of course, Quinn is doing great, but she hasn't really had any changes. She's in the same class with the same teachers, so she's doing great as well. I'm excited to find out what classroom she's gonna be in next year. They are gonna, kind of like with the school year changing, so in August she'll move to the pre-K class, and I think there's 2 different classes, and I don't really know anything about the teacher, so should be interesting. But yeah, anyway, I'm getting hungry, so I'm gonna make my lunch, and then just have some of my kids' laundry that I need to fold. I have to start thinking about packing. I'm gonna do that tomorrow, but at least all of the clothes are clean. So I'm gonna get that started, and I will catch up with you guys in a little bit.
Summer's gone, I'm latching on. Don't even know your name, but you're still in my head. Underneath rays of gold, your body oh so close. No, I can't forget, no. When I saw
saw you on the dance floor. Oh, I saw you who saw me first. I guess it's history now and I shouldn't care, but it still hurts. I didn't realize the danger, cause you're the end of the rainbow. And the music was so loud, didn't catch your name over this crowd. Girl, you should wear a name tag, cause all I wanna do is to know your name. Girl, you should wear a name tag, that's the only way you're gonna get your name. Girl, you should wear a name tag, it's too important to be your name. People go insane when you walk by. Girl, you should wear a name tag. I need you on the dance floor. 4 a.m. and we go home. I guess it's history now and I shouldn't care, but it still hurts. I didn't realize the danger, cause you're the end of the rainbow. And the music was so loud, didn't catch your name out of the crowd. Girl, you should wear a name tag, cause all I wanna do is to know your name. Girl, you should wear a name tag.
Hi guys, it is 2:39. I got almost everything done for my goals. Let me know in the comments if you work for a company that does annual reviews and goals and stuff like that. Let me know what your company's process is like. I feel like mine is super serious and stressful. I think I had like 18 different goals and these goals line up with our different business units. So I'll have goals for like events that will be a registration goal. So I have to hit a certain number of registrants for a certain event. And it could also be revenue for a specific event or revenue for a specific business unit. There's different data like increases in click to open rate for emails. It's just a lot of numbers to keep track of. And as a team, we have to go through and update each one of these. Plus there's this self-evaluation piece where you have to comment on your performance, like collaboration and communication. I'll have to evaluate myself and write, a couple paragraphs on whether I think I excel here or what I need to improve, things like that. So there's 2 parts of it and it's just a lot. So I feel really good being pretty much done with it. I have one more kind of like KPI goal that I have to update that I need to get the number for tomorrow from one of my teammates. But otherwise, I did the entire self-evaluation. So I feel really good about that. I hate doing those because it's like you have to score yourself whether, you exceed expectations, you achieve expectations, you need improvement, or did not achieve expectations. So you have to rate yourself and then explain in a couple paragraphs why you rated yourself that way, give examples and things like that. So I always feel kind of weird evaluating myself because then my boss will also evaluate me. So I always worry about rating myself like exceeded expectations. And then if like my boss doesn't think I exceeded expectations and gives me like satisfactory or achieved whatever, it's always like that weird line. And so I always default to rating myself lower just so that I don't come off as overconfident. You know what I mean? So I don't know. It's a weird line to toe. And this is the first year that I have a new boss. So for years and years, I have had a different boss and she is completely opposite of the boss that I have now. So anyway, I don't like tooting my own horn. It just feels a little bit strange to me. I'd rather and I don't it's nice to hear praise from people, but it also makes me feel very awkward too. So I don't know, that's probably just the introvert in me. But anyway, I have pretty much finished it. It is a weight lifted off my shoulders. Anyway, I am gonna take a break. I just realized that I got some Amazon packages in the mail. There are 2 bags actually. And they're both like similar in nature. So I have such a love for bum bags. I love the ones that kind of go across your body and, hang right here. Like this one. It's just so convenient. It allows me to be hands-free. I've been using the same like 2 or 3 for, I don't know, like 3 years now. And I just wanted to switch it up a bit. I really love this one. And I actually thought it was gonna be bigger than it is. And I'm so happy that it's actually on the smaller size. I love it because it's so lightweight and so comfortable because it's this nice like quilted puffer material. This is what's on the inside. It has a little zipper here and 2 little pockets here that I guess you could put whatever, lip glosses or something in. But perfect for my needs. I just have, you know, literally I walk around with 2 things every single day of my life for the most part when I'm, you know, picking up the kids and stuff. And then I love it because, oh, it's actually kind of like got this adjustable strap here. It's just so lightweight. Perfect for just my daily picking up the kids, dropping off the kids, running errands, that kind of a thing. And I love the beige color. Another thing that I just panicked and bought last night was, I told you we're going on our trip to Virginia, and I realized I don't have a large tote bag for just the plane as a carry-on. We're gonna check our luggage, but I was looking around my closet for this tote that I used to have that I would normally bring on the airplane for my kids when my kids were younger, because we haven't been on a plane in like a year. I don't know what happened to it. It got lost somehow, or maybe it broke, or it got a stain on it or something, but I could not find it. And then I panicked and I was like, oh my gosh, I need a bag to take on the plane. So I got this one. It's so pretty. It's like a camel color, extremely lightweight. It's pretty large inside. It's got these 2 here. It's got pockets on both sides that I can put the kids' water bottles in, or a water bottle for myself in. It also has this outside pouch, which I love because I just need to put my phone somewhere. I hate having to dig into a big bag to find my phone, and this will be perfect. So it doesn't have a strap or anything to wear it as a crossbody, but I think because it's pretty lightweight and it has these 2 straps, I should be fine just carrying it like this. It is almost 3 o'clock now, so I think what I'm gonna do is I want to quickly switch my laundry over, and I want to just vacuum the upstairs playroom. The kids have been going up there after camp and watching the big tablet that's up there, like the standing tablet. I think I showed you guys in one of the videos, but they like to go up there now instead of just watching TV down here and having their snack. But anyway, they're bringing their snacks upstairs and they're having Pringles and things like that that have a lot of crumbs, and there's just crumbs all over the floor. So I need to vacuum. So I'm gonna do those 2 things, finish up at work, and probably go get the kids around, I don't know, 4:30. They have swim lessons tonight at 6:30, so it's always kind of like a rush. All right, I will check back in probably when the kids get home later.
The sun's going down as I try to make my way through the crowd. Feeling alive, I love being by your side. It makes me shine. We got one summer, so let's make it count. You make me feel like everything's alright. Let's dance our problems away in the night. Love being right next to you. You'll be on my mind. I'll be dreaming about this till the end of time. We are young, we are free, down for the ride. Might be over tomorrow, but we got.
Hi guys, it's 4:35 right now. I am wrapped up with work for the day, and I'm gonna go pick up the kids from camp. Looks like it is about to storm, so I hope I'm gonna be able to get them without it starting to downpour. But like I mentioned earlier, we have swim lessons, so I'm gonna grab them, get home, start dinner, do the whole Tuesday night routine. Sorry, I have mints in my mouth. So I'm gonna end the vlog. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will talk to you in the next one. Bye.